trying to figure out how to make money in today's world, 2025, right? I know I have a marketing, agency, and I can, reach out to clients, but that's not the point of this project right now. This project is supposed to help us figure out what's the best way to get money in our economy today, right? So for example, hey, how you guys doing tonight? I am your host and you're on Ajax, and we are back for another amazing episode. On this episode of Let's Talk Business on the Ajaxx Pro TV network, we are going to be talking about the progress I've made so far this week in my business. Like I mentioned on the recent episode I just dropped of the Ajax show, I got a new car. And this car is not for, flexing or for, gallivanting around town saying I got a new car. It's strictly for business. This is supposed to set me up on my entrepreneurial journey as I start my business journey into, real estate or the mobile industry or my marketing business. This is going to be the catalyst to starting off my business, getting things to the next level, setting up the foundation that I need to be able to, get my business to the next level that I need it to be on. As I'm building it, right, we're going to start from grassroots entrepreneurship, ground entrepreneurship, trying to figure out how to make money in today's world, 2025, right? I know I have a marketing, agency, and I can, reach out to clients, but that's not the point of this project right now. This project is supposed to help us figure out what's the best way to get money in our economy today, right? So for example, I have a new car, right? This is a brand new 2025, brand from the lot, right? I'm going to be using it to do gig rideshare gig jobs, right? Like DoorDash, Uber, Uber Eats, things like that, or Lyft, right? And the goal is to see if this is a really feasible way of making money in our economy. Some of the episode of Let's Talk Business would be me on the drive. Even probably tonight, I'm gonna pull out the camera and show what it's like being on the journey, on the drive, making money. What's it called? In the wild, right? We'll get live feedback, and I'll add it to the episode so that you guys can see how it feels. Doing the work on the mission, right? So first of all, we have our DoorDash account. We've set it up and we've been active on it. Right now, I've built the account to a platinum, account. So now I'm only getting, quote unquote, the best orders or quick, orders or more priority, to my account. So basically, whenever I hop on, I'm allowed to go and dash now quicker. I get orders, quicker. I do feel that, that rush, towards, that. But like I said, this is to eventually, build up the skills that we need to be able to, add to our marketing agency / AI agency, right? And good news, last week we got a text from a new potential client, right? The client messaged me and basically said that they saw a job I did for another client in the real estate industry, and they were trying to see if they can work with me for the end of the month. I gave them a fee, and they said thank you, but I haven't heard anything back from them. And of course, I'm not really too worried about it because at the end of the day, it's still to the end of the month. So let's see how things go with that project. I'll keep y'all updated on that. This is just, like I said, this is my journey going up and building on to the things I got going on. This is just basically my opportunity to get the ball rolling, right, in my business. Like I said, I've done a couple of things so far. I've moved out of my parents' house. I'm in an apartment with a roommate, right? I got a new car, right? I have a business that I'm running, marketing agency called Ajaxx Pro, Ajaxx Pro TV is part of that business, right? And I'm here for it, and everything is coming together, right? It's coming together, and it's kind of scary. As you can see, I paused for a little bit. It's kind of scary because everything is all, being thrown at me at one time. But I have to be able to juggle all these things as they're coming. juggle them and toss it back, and juggle them and toss it back. That's why I'm supposed to have enough energy to be able to do that. You know what I mean? And that's what this whole thing is about right now. It's just getting the ball rolling, getting life started, and making sure that we are on top of everything that we're supposed to be on top of. So yeah, that's the journey so far. We have a new client, potential clients. We got a new car ready for our gig share business, right? That's gonna eventually turn into a car rental business. Eventually, when we, start getting the ball rolling and stuff like that. But we're here, man. We're here 2025, and we're here to knock this stuff out. Nothing's gonna stop us from accomplishing our goals in 2025. And I hope you guys are here to enjoy the journey. And I'll take you guys through, through the experience, and I hope you guys enjoy it. There'll be a clip in my car while doing the dash, and I'll, give you an update of how the dash is going. You know what I mean? But this is something I do, here and there until the other things can take my time, because right now, that's what my time is worth, until something else says, hey, my time is worth more. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out that. My goal is to get to, I have big number goals. I can't put that out here because I don't want you guys to knock me down from that goal. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do, and we're doing it, and we're doing it adequately. I am your host, Ajaxx, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of Let's Talk Business next week. And we are out.